In the aftermath of Premierships being won by the Western Bulldogs and Richmond, there is a real air of uncertainty surrounding this year's race. Seems to me the West Coast Eagles' best 22 is now shaping to be as good as any. In fact, after Saturday's win over GWS, I found myself thinking, why not the Eagles? Without Nic Naitanui, Luke Shuey, Jeremy McGovern and Dom Sheed, they exposed the myth of the Giants' depth, while laughing in the face of people like myself who doubted theirs. No Nic Nat, no Gov, no Shuey and no Sheed. No worries. Picture, Getty Images. This Sunday's game against Richmond has become a promoter's dream. The two top teams. But make no mistake, the AFL is navigating a time of mediocrity, and while Richmond and West Coast head the ladder, neither is a great team. And the fact the Tigers are looking to go back-to-back doesn't necessarily change that. I can't recall a time when teams in the top half of the competition have had, to use a cricket term, such a long tail. Sure, some of that comes back to injuries, but if that's the case, I find it increasingly unsettling to see what is coming up behind. It's a thought that has stayed with me since round 2 watching Geelong lose to Hawthorn. That day I was struck by the proneness for the Cats defenders in particular. Seeing them the following week in Perth only reinforced that thought. At least half would have been hard-pressed to influence a WAFL game, yet this morning the Cats are third. Of course those particular players are blameless, they don't pick themselves, but it sure has me wondering, why not the Eagles?